Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I was trucking up the highway, minding my own lane, with some dude in a Prius went and flipped me off. Guess my redneck hit him wrong. Seems like everyone these days is a ticking time bomb full of hate for folks like me who don't agree and ain't ever gonna change. And it gets me thinking, leave this long-haired country boy.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in today to my podcast / radio show. I want to thank all the people that are helping advertise on this and helping take care of the bills. We're going to get we're getting some more advertisers as things go on. I really, really, really appreciate it. The one thing I want to tell everybody, if you want to advertise, go to Marietta Broadcasting Network.com and leave a message. We'll get you up on there. We got a couple more sponsors coming on with us in the next couple of weeks, and I appreciate that. So let's get started. I'll tell you what, folks. The Republican Party in Pennsylvania wasn't built some marble hallway in Harrisburg. It was built right here on the front porches, at fire halls, breakfasts, and in the pews of country churches by working people who believe in God, country, keeping government on a short leash. But somewhere along the way, the grassroots got locked out of their own house. The consultants moved in. The insiders passed the keys around. The rest of us got told to sit down, write a check, shut up. Well, those days are all over. Larry Daugherty is running for state GOP committeeman because it's time the party remembered who it belongs to. It belongs to you. It belongs to the farmer, coal miner, small business owner, steel worker, the mom at the kitchen table. Larry's not running to climb a ladder. He's running to hand it back to people who built this party from the ground up. Galatians 6:9 tells us, and let us not be weary of well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Think about that, folks. We've been patient long enough. I really believe we have been patient. The season is here. It's time to take back our party. It's time to take back our party, and time is now. Take our state back and put grassroots leadership back where it belongs. Larry Daugherty for state GOP committeeman. The establishment had their turn, and now we're going to take ours. We're going to fix it. Hey, Larry, I want to thank you for coming in today. I really appreciate you. It's been a little bit of a challenge, but we're getting through things. You're running for state committee. So why are you running for state committee, Larry?
Well, I kind of think
you just wanted to take on some more punishment, or
another headache.
Another headache?
Life. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think it's just the right thing to do. I think it's time that people get involved. You know, I'm kind of one of those people that money where my mouth, and I believe that it's time for a change. I don't like where the party's going to or headed. I talk to a lot of voters out there. They feel the same way. It's basically time just to get back to where the party stands for. I firmly believe that I can do that.
Well, I want to thank you for doing it for us. I know that this is a non-paying position.
Yep.
And hopefully that the local committee will get behind you after you win and pick up some of the tab for the hotels and gas money. They should, and they should do it without even thinking about it. Shouldn't even be a hesitation. I think that's what we need to do. I also want to thank you for, like I said, one more time for coming in. But Larry's a farmer. I know he raises hogs, and he raises heritage hogs. He raises belted Galloways, beef, and they dress out, what, 500 pounds, 600 pounds?
Yeah, 500-600 pounds.
That's a pretty good size Galloway, I would think.
Yeah, especially when they're coming at you.
But I know there's a lot of people out there now that are raising. There's a good many people out there raising heritage breeds, and one of the things that um, I always think are real cute. I don't know if I'd want to put up with them because I think they can be cantankerous. Uh, the Scottish Highlanders.
Yeah.
I think they could. I don't think they're mean. I just don't think they like to be led very well. Well, but anyways, back to you and what's going on. You're running for state committee in Fayette County. There's 3 of yous running. You, there's Melanie Patterson, and we'll leave Dale Custer at the end because he's number 1 on the ballot. So, but anyways, Dale, I hope everybody gets out there and votes for these people because I believe they're the true grassroots of Fayette County. You said that you're trying to want to bring the party back to the people.
Absolutely. And the thing is voters need a voice. And I don't feel, as a voter myself, I don't feel that I have a voice in. They only want to see you, at election time and shake your hand or whatever. But I'm the type of guy that I'll get out, as much as possible, meet the voters, address their questions, address their concerns. I won't be hard to find. I'm on Facebook. I've got a phone number, I've got a cell phone. So I'm not real hard to find. If somebody has a question, concern, or whatever, if I'm elected, I'll be more than happy to address it. If I don't have the answer, I'll find it for you.
Well, I think that's what you have to do. I think we have to be willing to find the answers for people.
Exactly.
I mean, I believe, my heart of hearts, I believe that we need to all take the Howard Hughes approach. If I don't know how to do it, I'll find somebody that does.
Exactly.
And you're a veteran, and I commend you greatly for that.
Thank you.
My brother was in first Gulf War, and he's not with us now because they got the group of guys that he was with. They were moving forward, and they were advanced. And what happened was they got sprayed with some poisons. They just couldn't identify them. They spent a lot of time down Wall Street trying to get everything corrected. I think they were getting close, but there's only a couple of guys left in that group was there. One of the things that Larry told me when we got together for the first time, we had a cup of coffee. He said to me, he said, if these people think I'm scared of them, he said, I'm not. They dropped me off someplace where everybody hated me.
Yep.
He said, everybody. And I think that we need to come above. I said this before, but we need to get above the Facebook wars, leave the idiots argue with.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't commented on none of the stuff. I bet you it's been way before Easter. So I put in. I finally one day someone did take me off, and I did have to say something back to her. But she realized and then called me personally, said when I had it wrong, and I apologize. But things that are going on in our county. One of the things is people are leaving in a big way. Our population is dwindling. Our taxes are going up. Yeah, everybody's having to pay taxes. I believe our leadership has no vision at all. And I think that we have to get back to the grassroots, and we have to figure out how to fire the furnace, and and not just tell people how to do it. I think we need to grab a shovel, fire the furnace, and take the ashes out. Let's make steam to make things happen.
Well, yeah, and the biggest thing is that I had a conversation with the senator, Pat, whatever it was, and I point blank asked him, said that agriculture is our biggest, our biggest industry in Fayette County. I said, well, where's the businesses that are supporting this agriculture? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, you can have a veterinarian assistant. And I said, and also, what about what are they teaching at the tech school? Tractor mechanics, farm equipment mechanics. If you go down to Chambersburg, go down to Lancaster, see all these individual small businesses and big factories that are putting out all these equipment and all these parts for tractors and stuff. Well, if we're so big into agriculture, why on earth aren't we exposing it to Fayette County to create good blue collar jobs for people that want to stay here?
I think this is a novel approach to this. I mean, I never thought about that. I mean, everybody's like, let's get it right here. Let's do something nobody else is doing.
Exactly.
And I really like this idea, Larry. I really like this idea. So I guess I'm going to have to start making some phone calls more about this, because I really believe that this is where we're at. We got to keep the nursing program. There's no doubt about it. The nursing program has to stay.
Yep.
We cannot lose that. We need to, because the whole country needs nurses.
Yep.
I mean, I have I'm fortunate. Maybe I'm not so fortunate, depending on how you look at it. I have 2 daughters that are nurses, and I have a sister that's a nurse, and I kind of surrounded by nurses all the time. I get a lot of free advice. But I told him if I want a doctor to tell me I'm chubby, I can go to him. But anyways, the main thing is that's a great idea, Larry. I mean, you don't know how that is a good idea. Let's do something about that.
Well, I think the biggest thing is that the politicians of Fayette County, right, our county commissioners, especially, they're not thinking outside the box. They've been sitting for so long that they've gotten stagnant. And the thing is that the new ideas. They keep saying that they want to progress Fayette County forward, but you're not progressing anything forward unless you bring new ideas in and act on it. I mean, unless you act on things, it's nothing but noise.
Well, both of us know we both had to buy tractor parts, and I mean, we went to the John Deere store, and we went to the other farm parts stores and had to buy things and fix things. And one thing about a farmer, sometimes you don't get the part you need, but sometimes you get the part that you can make it work.
Yep.
And that's where we're at. I think about that a lot. I dealt with a couple companies out east, sold tractor parts different times. I mean, it's a little different now than what it used to be. I mean, it used to be absolutely had to drive there. I mean, now with the way things are, you can pretty much get anything the next day if you call by noon.
Yep.
So I mean, somebody has a way to get it to you. And of course, we've all made things work.
Yeah.
I mean, and
that's
yeah. I mean, yeah, because I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yep.
The way it is. This is a great idea. I mean, I always thought the Fayette County would be a great place to raise potatoes, and then we could have our own potato chip factory. Of course, I like potato chips, so that's me. But I think that'd be a great thing. But one of the things I really would like to see happen in Fayette County, I'd like to see us be really raising on some of this ground that nobody uses, nothing. I'd like to see us be free ranging chickens and maybe even turkeys.
Yeah.
I like, one of my favorite things to do is, and you can't do it. I just don't. But I like raising turkeys. Turkeys, like, Benjamin Franklin wanted turkey to be the national bird but turkeys are actually smart creatures.
Oh yeah.
And once you get a turkey, about 6 weeks old, and then not too much that can bother it. I mean, a fox or foxes won't bother them, but coyotes will. But anyways, I think that's what we ought to do. But we could be raising turkeys, we could be processing them here, or chickens, and that's something you can turn over all the time.
I think the biggest problem is that whenever somebody says, "What's Fayette County good at?" nobody has a legitimate answer. Well, the senator said, "Hey, we're actually agriculture is our biggest thing, and I think tourism too." Well, why are we not exposing this stuff? Why are we not exposing agriculture in the field of agriculture? It doesn't take much but digging a little bit deeper to scratch the surface to see exactly what can be brought into Fayette County. And, that's what we have to do. I mean, we need, Fayette County needs to set themselves aside and say, this is what we're really good at, actually really be good at it. So, we get our name out there. You go down to Lancaster known for, the
Well,
Amish.
one time it was tobacco.
Yeah, it still is really when you think about it, because you got the Amish folks down there, and they're raising. You go through Lancaster, you go through Lidditz, you go through all the small Bird in Hand and things. I mean, that's all you see is big tobacco barns with the Amish. So you got the Amish with the tobacco. I mean, they're making it. I mean, Fayette County, we're agriculture. There's nothing wrong with it. We're not Google. We're not, all these. They keep wanting to bring in these tech jobs, and the thing is that tech jobs because they're all down in Pittsburgh. They're not even going into Morgantown, West Virginia. Morgantown's a pretty big booming place. So, if they think that they're coming into Fayette County, the county commissioners are delusional.
Well, I think we have to move forward, and I really like the agriculture idea, and I'm going to get with you on this, and we're going to do some work. We're going to make some phone calls. That's one thing I do. I can help with, and I think that's what, man, that would be an outstanding thing. I got to visit Findlay, Ohio. That's one of the biggest vet programs in the state of Ohio, where they go through vet, and a lot of them go on to Ohio State, which has a big vet program. And and same way with Penn State. Penn State has they have a lot of vets that graduate from there every year. So I really think this is a grand idea. Larry, I tell you what, you amaze me with this. This is a good idea. I mean, everybody needs vet techs. Everybody does. I mean, and maybe it can be a program where it's more than a vet tech.
Yeah, I think the biggest reason is because that's close to my heart, because I always wanted to be a veterinarian. Unfortunately, life took a curve here and there and things like that, and life happens. But I always like to promote the veterinarian part of the agriculture, because it is close to my heart and it makes sense. It makes pure sense.
Larry, we're gonna conclude this up. Is there anything else you would like to say?
Well, I just like all the voters to know that I'm in your corner. I want to be your sheepdog. I want to make sure that your voice is protected. I want to make sure your concerns and questions are addressed. So if you feel it in your heart to vote for me on May 19th, I sure appreciate everything. Thank you.
On this road called life, you have to take the good with the bad, smile with the sad, love what you got, and remember what you had. Always forgive, but never forget. People change. Things go wrong. But just remember, the ride goes on. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America. I am Jon Marietta, and I am the Hillbilly.